Under heavy security, Ashraf Ghani campaigned for a second five-year term as Afghanistan's president. He called on Afghans to get out to vote and overcome worries about security and electoral fraud.
اشتراک شما خراب برادرها در این انتخابات در 6 میزان تاریخی است.
But one of Ghani's own political rallies turned into a bloodbath, highlighting the deadly risk of holding a vote in this war-ravaged nation. 26 people were killed in a Taliban suicide attack in Parwan province on September 17th, targeting Ghani's supporters. The threat of violence could lead many of the country's 9 million eligible voters to stay home on election day. This is Afghanistan's fourth presidential election since the Taliban was ousted from power in 2001. Taliban militants have waged an 18-year insurgency against the central government, which has also been hit hard by Islamic State and al-Qaeda fighters. Peace talks between the Taliban and the United States broke down ahead of the election, and the group stepped up its attacks. Ghani's main political rival is Abdullah Abdullah. He's one of 14 presidential challengers. Abdullah Abdullah has served as Afghanistan's chief executive officer. He took on that role following a U.S.-brokered power-sharing deal. It was negotiated after the fraud-marred 2014 presidential vote brought Afghanistan to the brink of civil war. This time, election officials are taking extra measures to ensure the presidential vote isn't tainted. Biometric fingerprint readers will be used to verify that only registered voters can cast a single ballot. But there were many technical glitches when they were used in last year's parliamentary elections.
ووتر لیست موجود هست. امی ووتر لیست داخل دیوایس هست. ای ووتر لیستی که وقتی یک کسی برای مرکزی رای دهی میره مشخصاتی از او مشخص میکنه، استیکر داخل میشه و یک بار پرینت میته، دوباره پرینت نمیته.
Electoral officials, however, won't be able to deploy a third of their ballot boxes. Some 2,000 planned polling stations will be closed, mostly in areas where the Taliban is active. The September 28th vote had already been delayed twice, and former Afghan President Hamid Karzai says it should be postponed again.
It's like asking a heart patient to join a marathon.
He fears it will only bring more divisions and plunge the nation deeper into violence.
This is no time for election because people cannot participate. Election has to be in the whole country, must enfranchise the whole nation.
Despite all the challenges, many young Afghans, especially first-time voters, are determined to cast their ballots. They hope a new generation can bring real political change to their country.
I know that my vote will affect on the situation of our country, and we are all responsible for making a better future for our country. And the least we can do is to participate in the election.
Preliminary results are expected on October 18th, with the final tally coming about 2 weeks later. If no candidate wins more than 50%, Afghans will be called back to the ballot box to vote in a presidential runoff between the top two candidates on November 23rd.